Hello guys, this is Garcha again from GFB Foreign Market Brokers. So today I am back with the weekly signal for the upcoming week from 13th of July 2020 to 17th of July 2020. So these are the weekly signals. So if tomorrow you will take position, might be possible it will close by Friday or by Thursday or by Wednesday. But keep strict to the target profits, it will cover. And as you have seen last week, our signals were very good. These were the daily targets. Tomorrow I will again update you with our daily signals. Apart from that, you see, it is very hard for us to make signals as today I'm working, though it is a Sunday and it's off for traders. But so that if you will make money, it is better for us. We are very happy. Anyways, let us start with the signal. These are the weekly signals. As I told you, starting with the first signal of the day is AUD JPY. So AUD JPY is in the buy side, and levels I will give you. Its first level is 74.48 and next level is 75.48, approximately again 100 points up. And don't worry about the signals, I will update it in the description. So let us see the second. AUD New Zealand, again it's in the buy side, and the first level is 1.0627 and second level is 1.0694. Again, third signal is Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, it is in the buy side. The first level is 0.8962 and the second level is 0.9025. So these three signals are in the buy side. Now I will tell you a few signals in the sell side. Euro USD, GBP AUD, GBP CHF, GBP USD and New Zealand USD. These are all things you have to keep in the sell side. So again, I will remind you, last week I told you if Euro USD, if it is in the buy side, keep the New Zealand and Australian position also in the buy side. If it is in the sell side, keep in the sell side. So this correlation will always go in our future signals. So Euro USD, you can keep it in the sell side, and our first target is 1.1280, and second, further if it is falling down, then it will touch 1.1192. Why I said it will touch? Because till now our signals are very good and it is exactly striking the same prices which I am telling you. Now after this, GBP AUD, again it is in the sell side. First level is 1.8063 and second is 1.7906. So again I would say more than 100 points down. And after this we have a GBP CHF. This is also in the sell side. 1.1835 is the first target, 1.1746 is the second target. Then GBP USD also, you keep it in the sell side. So GBP USD, first signal is 1.2583 and second target you can keep for 1.2463. Now New Zealand USD, again as I told you with the correlation of the Euro USD, so keep it in the sell side. 0.6567 on the, it's a first target on the sell side, and 0.6493 is the second signal on the sell side. And then USD Japanese yen, you have to keep it in the buy. First target is 107.38 and second target you can keep approximately 107.99, just below the 108. Now these all signals are based on the New York closing, and you can compare it with the last prices when the market closed on Friday night. And I hope you are enjoying our signals, you are making money. If you have any doubt or query, you can call me for the further explanation, and I will keep updating you from my side. I will try to provide you right of the information, but again I wanted to tell that this is not 100% correct. There might be a chances, but till now it is going good. And with the experience, with the past level and the geopolitical factors, we are combining all the factors to make some target to help you out. It will give you some idea where the market movement will be. It may change if any big incident happen in the around the world anywhere. It totally depend on the geopolitical factor. Also till 2012-13, I have seen the market. Market was totally based on the technicals on a daily basis. But nowadays, sometime data is coming from US, sometime data is coming from Eurozone or from the British zone. But immediately when the data comes, market is not behaving as per the data. So these things also we are keeping in our mind, and you also keep it in your mind that signals is just an estimation. And if you have any doubt, you can please contact us. But we will try to provide you right information. And if you wanted to know how to start trading in the market, what are the drawbacks or what are the pros and cons in the market, I will try to provide you frank advice. You can contact to me, and I will give you the complete training. I will give you complete consultancy. You can have a hands on it. It is not that some people are very much confused that the market is always making losses. Market is making losses and making profits, totally depending upon the positions. My suggestion is, if you have money, keep $100,000, $10,000, $20,000, whatever amount you are trading. Keep that in your account. Position you take very small, because the maximum leverage you will use, the more and more you will use as a leverage. That is actually like risking your car in the high speed. If you take a position as per your equity, you take a position as per your current balance in the account, nothing will happen. Because nowadays the CFDs, the leverage is like 1:400, 1:500, 1:200, 1:300. So this is like, it is a very big leverage. Like you are putting $250 and you are buying a product of $100,000. So my suggestion is, you take 2 times or 3 times of the equity, total equity, if you are just learning, if you just putting your hands on the trading. But if you have little bit experience, you know about the market positions, you know about the the market movements, the past history, what was the price of the euro in 2013 or 12 or in 15, how the euro is behaving when one currency is going up or down, what is the effect on the alternate currency or the similar parallel currency. So these things also you have to keep in your mind. And there are always 4 cycle. It's like a appreciation, depression, and below the average, and then again recovery. So these are 4 cycle in the market. So to know this, you can call me anytime, and just trade safe, keep making money. If you have any doubt or query, send me an email. I'm always leaving my WhatsApp number and our website. On our website there is a query section. You can go on the query, you send your query, and it will directly come to me. I'm trying to provide all whatever the queries are coming. I'm trying to provide the right information. You can WhatsApp me also. It is a direct channel these days. Anyways, signing off. Bye bye.